Whoa, nice trick! Okay, so he have pumpkin. What he do with pumpkin? Is the top just... Okay! Now that's an impressive effect. That's how you convince the students you're a witch. However, I would like to note, I wouldn't call this, black magic tomfoolery. I would genuinely call this, just pre-carving the pumpkin and then blowing it up. Like there's not a lot of mystery here. He's just blowing it up. Like that's just straight up and down. He pre-carved it. I hate to ruin the magic. I hate to be the man who, goes behind the curtain, but this isn't black magic. This is just some cool science. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo and today we are looking at r/blackmagic tomfoolery. I can't say the actual full subname because then we won't get monetized and I won't be allowed to see my children again. I don't have kids. This subreddit is dedicated to things that just, frankly, don't make sense. Things that are fascinating, amazing, or awe-inspiring. Stuff that makes you stop and stare. I personally like going on the subreddit every now and again, so it's really nice to see it on Kalbus, so let's just jump right into it. It's all about perspective. Oh, I love things like this. I love these, optical puzzles. It's, well, not puzzles per se, but, they're just cool. I just find it cool that the human eye can be fooled so much just by where we're looking. That's bonkers to me, I wonder if that's some good old-fashioned Vanta black to make sure the shading doesn't ruin it. Because a lot of our perceived depth comes from shadows and light. So, I just love this kind of thing. I love when games do this too. The Witness absolutely destroyed me because it had a lot of puzzles like this, and I love things like this. It's just super neat. I love the perspective of it. Stephen Hawking has entered the chat. Ah, man, that's cool. That's some sick art. Ice dropped down borehole in Antarctica causes a cartoon gunshot sound when hitting the bottom. That's neat. Dude, sound dynamics are still the nuttiest thing to me. I don't know, something about just how, noise attribution and everything works, and, echoes and the material that it's echoing over in the distance. Just how much that affects everything, it's nuts to me. It's insane. The sheer physics involved with getting, vibrations to our ear so that we may fight about things that don't really matter, it's just insane to me. It's genuinely insane. This highlights that. And I kind of love it. Floating ship spotted off the coast of Cork. That is cool. So I can kind of explain what's going on here a little bit, because those of you who drive early morning commutes have seen this as well. This is kind of, it is a trick of the light, basically. Basically, the vapors... Wait, do I understand this correctly? This might not be completely accurate, so take this with a grain of salt. But the way that it works is it's basically reflections cast off of the surfaces causes things to not look where they are. So it's like how the road sometimes seems like it's lower than it is. The same thing is kind of happening here off in the distance because it's just kind of, your perspective is getting curved by both, the heat coming off the water and also the water evaporating in the heat. It's just kind of an optical illusion. It's called Fanta Morgana, where layers of air of different temperatures cause a lensing effect. So I was both right and wrong, but I wonder if that's where Morgana from Persona 5 gets her name from. Or his name. I've never played Persona 5. I just haven't yet. Don't judge me. I have the Persona costumes and fantasies. Does that count? It doesn't count. Either way, super neat effect, natural effect, absolutely terrifying, but also super neat. Hexagonal pattern emerges when two mesh filters are turned. That's neat. I wonder what's going on here. That's super cool. I noticed this when I was putting my PC together too, but I didn't stop to think about it too much. I wonder if it's just how the netting, the mesh is kind of displaying itself, because it would make, if you turn one at a certain degree angle, it would make hexagons theoretically, because it would make, 3D cubes almost. The cubes wouldn't be 3D, but they'd look 3D. They'd be comprised of, what is that, 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 3 inner lines and then a hexagon on the outside. So that's probably what's happening, is you're just intersecting the squares and it's giving the illusion of a hexagon. But, hexagons are the bestagons, and honestly, this just improves the mesh dramatically. Top comment, it's because hexagons are the bestagons. Yes, they are. Xenotype Printing. So is this some form of hydro dipping? That would be my best guess, but I'm very curious as to... Oh, what? What? Now, hold on. Was that woman always there? What's happening? What? This woman was hidden in a map. How this woman be in a map? How this woman be the landscape? What? That's cool, but I'm confused. Would this be... Oh, there's a step-by-step tutorial. Oh, that's super neat. So would this just be a way to like send secret messages? Because that would be super cool. I think that's super neat. I like this. I like this a lot. Very cool. Saving that for later. A bird caught in the Matrix. Oh no, the poor buddy. So, for those of you who don't understand what's happening, this is just wind pushing up against the bird. So the bird is flying at the exact speed the wind is, but in the opposite direction. So the bird has effectively been stalled in place. This happens a fair deal. Eventually the bird gets free. Wind doesn't last forever, but neither do birds. I would just think this kind of thing's super neat. There is no bird. Birds aren't real. You have not unlocked this part of the map. I love the Reddit comments today. They are very good. Flying mattress. That... Is this actually some black magic tomfoolery happening right now? What? Are we living in a simulation? What's happening here? No, this isn't real. This can't be real. That sure is a suspiciously placed real barrel, and I'm sure the dip in the mattress right above is just a coincidence. Oh, they meant lump. I mean, there's nothing there. Like, that's what's kind of, like, hitting me weird. Like, there is a lump above the wheelbarrow, but I don't know what it could be on. You know what I mean? So this could just be CG. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure this out. I can't figure it out. This is actually some black magic tomfoolery, and I approve. I approve. I'm glad to have been stumped by how right I've been acting this entire video. The wheelbarrow is definitely bizarre, but yeah. No, it's weird. I like that. It's weird. How? The Harry Potter music. Like, this is obviously just like CG. Or, you know, it's actually like a bunch of small interlinked things that you could slip between. But I'm sorry, the music just shatters me, dude. The music just shatters me. Oh my god. Legend has it he's still inside the raft. Magic ink disappears with heat. Fry Niexon, and then you light it on fire. And then it's gone forever. But does it come back when you put it in the freezer? We'll never know, because we don't get that step. But that's super cool. I wonder if the ink is just like flash evaporating, or like what's happening here. Or if it's just like, it changes pigment based off of temperature. That's just ink from an erasable pen. If you put it somewhere cold, it'll return. Neat, I was right. I would love to have an erasable pen now, because I think that's kind of cool. Like, there's so many ways for us to just pass secret messages back and forth. Like, the teachers would never catch us passing notes if we just lit them on fire before we sent them. The statement is not factually incorrect. You don't even need a pen. You can use a pencil. My homemade hologram! Oh, it's one of these! Is this what I think it is? Hold on, I need a different angle on this. Like, I need a genuinely different angle. Not on the actual, like, inside thing, but I need to see how this thing works. No, we're not gonna see. Alright, cool, I guess. So, I thought this was gonna be something else, because the way that they do, to my understanding, things like the Hatsune Miku concerts, is it's a massive prism that they're projecting the images onto, and it comes together to make a 3D form. This, on the other hand, I have no answers for. Oh, here we go, we actually have it. Not to sound crazy, but it is a 200 megawatt green DDPS coherent laser with a 20-second exposure bathed in something with sensitive film. So basically this is a bunch of different pieces of equipment coming together to make this happen in the way that it's happening. It took a year of study to make, apparently, so I think that's super cool and worthy of praise. Congratulations on your black wizardry. They're calling this an alien invasion, but that's not what this is. I've seen a post about these recently, so I actually kind of know. These are basically just a normal type of cloud that happens above the surf. Basically, as the sun is coming up, it's warming the air behind them, so the clouds are moving basically in response. But here's the crazy thing. You can surf on these clouds. Obviously not with a surfboard, but like, if you have a hang glider, you can actually surf within the clouds, and they are massive too. Like, they are huge, and they're not that far off the ground either. People surf in these, and I think that's probably the coolest thing. This plasma lighter combined with an empty can causes screens to glitch out. Oh, that's kind of concerning. Why did my computer just disconnect something, or was that the video? That's weird. I don't understand what's happening here. Does the comments have any answers? I'm guessing it's some sort of EMP. I doubt that, OP, because it's still working. Probably the steel is reflecting the electrical radiation from the plasma. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, people are agreeing. It looks like it's a monodirectional EMP. Not enough to damage electronics, but enough to cause variations. Oh, neat. Also, don't do this, it can damage your screen and is illegal if it's made much stronger. Good to know, don't make EMPs, children. Our electronic society has deemed that maladjusted. Physics? No. Black magic tomfoolery. So it wiggles, but it wobbles. But does it fall down? That's okay. This just seems like it's an act. Like, call me crazy, it just seems like this is just an act, like someone is really good with hand tricks. I don't know, I see no reason why it would work like that. Maybe it's the fact that they're shifting it side to side instead of trying to wiggle it because the slots keep it in place when you try and shift it from the top, but oh, it's actually a type of shape known as a ckery structure. Neat. Unfortunately, the next comment is dolphin penis, and I had to deal with that, so now you have to as well. You're welcome. Zotype Sculpture by John Edenmark. Oh god, dude, that's gross and cool, and I think it's super neat. And honestly, I can't wait to put this in my orbiter because this is just a goddamn Ayatan statue. That's... oh my god, I don't like that it's like touching the base. That's gross and uncomfortable. Oh god, I hate it. I despise it. I love it. It's so cool. God, I sound like that one Sonic video. Oh, I hate it, you're disgusting, you're awful, you're beautiful, kiss me. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, please do let us know, because honestly, I would love to do more Black Magic Tomfoolery, because I think this is such a neat sub and there's a lot of stuff we can talk about with it. So again, if you do want more r// Black Magic Tomfoolery, please do let us know. And as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend who could use some mystifying in their life. So this was the first one of these in the subreddit, so there'll be a different video popping up in just a couple of seconds. But until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in a very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.